So you can do it alone. You've probably had so many times of this thing before, but you've just never probably believed it, just like me sometimes. I've always had the build with people mentality. It's not a bad thing, it's just that it has been hindering in a lot of ways in my life. And I'll tell you why it has been hindering, because every time I wanted to start something, when I wanted to start a business, I had to like tell my friend, hey, can we start this together? And she was like, no, right now it doesn't align with my vision. And then I called another friend and we went for lunch and I told her, hey, do you want us to start a podcast together? And she was like, um, no, it just doesn't align with my vision right now. And sometimes it's hard, because you want people to do things with you. You feel like, hey, when we work together, it can work well. But have you stopped to consider that the dream, that the calling is yours alone? And yes, people may join in on the journey later. People may be called to join in on the journey later after it has grown to something. But right now, you've been called to do it alone, and that's 100% okay. Sometimes God has called us to walk through the wilderness alone, to walk through this journey alone before we find other people that may come in to help us. And for a long time, I just remember carrying like a lot of resentment for other people, because I'm like, hey, if we do this thing, it's going to work. Like, let's do this thing. I'm trying to build other people so much that I end up disappointing myself, that I end up not doing the thing that I've been called to do alone, right? Like, we're so afraid of starting that we feel like if we get other people to join the club, then maybe it's gonna be easier for us. And it's gonna be easier for us. It's gonna be easier for us because it's gonna remove the pressure. It's going to remove the pressure of like, I'm not doing it alone, so all the responsibility is not on you. And that's what most of us want. So resentment is not the way. You have to let other people do the thing that they've been called to do, and you have to like be courageous enough. Be courageous enough to do the thing alone. If you're feeling so resentful, if you're feeling like other people are not helping you, have you stopped to consider, if you feel like you cannot do it alone, if you feel like you cannot start that thing that God has called you to start alone, have you stopped to consider that maybe the lack of help isn't the real barrier, but it's you. It's you who's blocking. It's the fear in you that is blocking everything that you're supposed to be doing. The people who you're asking probably have like the best intentions for you. They want you to succeed sometimes. In most cases, they do want you to succeed. It's just it doesn't align with their vision. It's up to us to squash that fear. We've been called to squash that fear. The only reason you think you cannot do it alone is not because you do not have the capability to. You're scared. I'm scared because deep down, I think that you cannot do it alone. You're scared because deep down, you think you cannot do it alone. You think that you cannot start this journey alone, but you can. You can, because there's evidence of people starting things alone and they've been able to do it, and you can. You can go through that journey alone. Whether it's a job ending, a relationship ending, or something ending in your life, or you want to begin something in your life, you can definitely do it alone because you have the courage. And for me, alone is not like I'm alone. I usually have this mentality that, we are carrying God with us everywhere we go. So you've been called to journey alone as an individual, but you have God backing you up. Let's start afraid. Let's start that journey. Whatever journey we are facing in this rest of the year or in the remaining part of our life, let's just start that journey. Whether it's alone, whether it's with someone, let's just start. Let's start afraid. Let's be bold enough to do the thing. And sometimes, most times, it's not that we do not know what to do. We actually know what to do sometimes. Like, if you're meant to leave a job, you're meant to leave a job. It's just that you're so confused or you're so stuck because you're like, okay, how most of the times we just haven't embraced who we are in our full capacity. If we believe in ourselves enough to go through this journey in order to get to the destination that we want, I believe that we can really do this thing. We can do the thing that we've been called to do, and we can do it alone.